We are back today checking out the Divination Commission, where we're helping out Xuan at the moment with some issues. We need to restart the Matrix of Prescience. I've tweaked the team today, so we've got only girls today. We've got a full female team today. We've got Jade at the front. I want to see her synergize with Herda. I feel like that's going to be a good combo. I've also gotten Xingsha to a decent level, so she should be able to perform pretty decently today. And then we've got March keeping everyone alive. I haven't tested this team out yet, so if we do end up in a tough fight, I don't know how they're going to perform, but I guess that's going to be exciting. Oh, and to let me know that you want more Star videos, just drop a like on the video and subscribe for more. Right, let's whip it. Where are we going? We're going down here. What's this? Shifting screen. Ooh. Okay. This area's quite green. Oh, it did open. I thought it would tell me I couldn't do that.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Okay, so do we just activate it? Yeah, I don't understand. What are we doing? Mature Magnus is a large-scale jade abacus. Move the layout on the ground to match the pattern the shape shows. Oh, is the shape up there? Okay, yeah, So we just plop this in here. And we want to plop this over here. Yeah, there we go.
That should do it.
Easy.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it?
Yeah, I thought it would be harder too.
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Yeah.
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
It took us a solid like 2 minutes. Is there anything else interesting over here? Pop. Shh, don't let it know we're here. Let me guess, this gate is, yeah, it's red. It's probably closed. But this one should open. Not that I really know what's over here. What is this? Box.
I could use some of your luck.
Whee! Good thing I'm not afraid of height. I guess now's the time to try out the crew. Bam! Smack!
Do as you're told.
I don't know
Give an inch
how.
and they'll take a mile.
So I don't know how Xingsha is gonna perform with this team, but I do want to do this.
Don't let me down now.
Start with this.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? Oh, it's all yours!
Slam.
Nice. Okay, we're already at 6. This should get us to 9. Whip it.
Bending the rules, are we?
Time to twirl!
And that gave us some more. Shoot it like that. That's not good. Nah, that's not good. Right, I have no clue how to play this character. It's all about gaining jade tiles. Right, so she's got 4 tiles at the moment. How about we just throw one and see what happens? Well, it stopped the guy from moving.
Maybe you can keep it
Bam.
down?
What?
Time for a lesson.
Finish it. Ow. Instantly went down, okay. Yeesh. Doesn't really pay to use an AoE. Ow. Those things hurt when they pop. What is a puzzle here? So you can't teleport up? Is that it? Oh, it's one of these. Okay, so I'm gonna move this one to the left. So if I move that there, and then I move this one over like that, and then I move both of them like that. And now I can teleport up to the platform. Cool. Alright, so this is the purple area. Ooh, I like this.
This must be the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish the causal relationships between objects.
Alright, let's activate it. This one looks a little bit more advanced. Right, so these two at the top here are right. The ones next to it are right. These ones are wrong. This one should be over here. This one should be over here. You know, I'm kind of surprised there's no trace materials or shadows in here. Maybe they'll appear after I'm done with the area, though. I guess I'm in story mode at the moment. But there are puzzles laying around, like that cube over there. So.
What was that?
Nothing, it's just the wind. Teleport location. I think that guy's blocking the way. Oh, it's one of those annoying building things. I hate those things.
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
March, we've fought these things before.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Joe. It's an automaton. It's guarding the Matrix of Prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
How does that differ from an automaton?
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
I don't know. It was pretty angry last time I met one of these.
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
Yeah, March was right.
March, you should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something.
Yeah, she's basically psychic. I didn't see that one coming.
Don't let me down now.
Heard that you've been signed.
Ever see a diamond this big? All yours.
Boom. It did nothing at all. What do you mean? Just a pixel of health.
Maybe you can keep it down?
Oh yeah, right. Jade is completely useless here because it's a single enemy.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Oh great, it attacks everyone as well. Oh, that's fantastic.
Try that again.
And none of my attacks do any damage at all.
Check out this awesome move.
There's no backing out.
Please do lots of damage.
For me, or for you.
So, just a little backstabber here. Time to twirl.
Nothing died. Nothing goes down.
You can't run.
At least she's got a shield. Okay, we got the fish down. Oh great, it instantly
Give
knocked
an
out
inch,
Herda.
and they'll definitely take a mile.
Was that good? I don't know what I'm looking for here. Oh great, now Jing is gonna. Oh boy.
You can't run.
I always make good on my promises.
Maybe that was a bad idea because Herda's got 2 health left.
Oh.
Ooh.
Maybe you can keep it down.
Oh, she's got 1 health left. I got an achievement for that. Oh, Xingqi's down. I'm not convinced that they can win this fight, so I'm just gonna auto battle it on super speed and see how far they get. I heard us down.
Try that again.
You know, I'm actually surprised I got this far. I don't think I actually did it. Both Herda and Xingqiu were down, and March and Jade just kept trucking on until it went down. I'm impressed. I have to give my hat goes off to you too. Good job, ladies. Good
Looks
job.
like this collateral.
All right, let's head up here.
Let me guess. Time, karma. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
You're smart, March.
Darn, the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
This is an hourglass shape. Okay. This one's not right. This one should be down here. That one's correct. This one needs to go over here.
Not a bad way to kill time.
What do you spent 2 seconds on that? What do you mean?
Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
I really don't see how she couldn't have done this herself. Minus the automaton. Is that what they were? Other than that, it really wasn't the problem. Okay, we back.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the Matrix of Prescience symbols re-illuminating. Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts.
Yeah, it's happening. I was ready for this last time, but I'm so happy that we're doing it now.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I was born ready. Ah, there she is.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
Does she have less? So she doesn't have her coat on, does she? She normally has a coat.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals. especially those skilled in the art of manipulation. So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Witness me. This feels like a trap. She wanted you to do that. What's going on?
That's why you're here? All for that?
What did you see?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it.
What happened? What is it?
But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
What did you see?
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you... It's you. Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
But I'm not unstable, am I?
Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish.
You smug face. You know exactly what's going on, don't you?
I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her.
You just push me in front of yourself, right, don't you?
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
I guess I do go back. We do go back a little bit, right? Music. I always like getting music. Okay.
Hi.
Hey.
You haven't changed a bit.
I'm still not very talkative, I know.
I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
It's okay, Mom. Are you okay? Are you hurt? I honestly, as sneaky as Kafka is, she hasn't really done anything bad to me. She gave me life. I don't really feel like me and her are on the wrong foot, you know? Other than that time when she attacked us.
Concerned about me? I'm fine. The Xianzhou is always courteous with its captives.
What did Xuan see?
Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer?
I asked one of the 3 questions. There were only 3 options. I didn't really have a choice. Yeah, I'm ready.
Xianzhou's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved.
Well, yeah, they'd know about any kind of Stellaron issue, because Elio would know any kind of issue going on in the galaxy that would pop up, right? So really, if they wanted to, they could prevent everything before it even happened, right? But that wasn't their goal.
Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1, the Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Xianzhou. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it.
Well, you did say that, but the people on the Express weren't convinced. I haven't really had any run-ins with Stellaron hunters before this point, so I don't really know what they're all about. Other than, you know, I guess collecting Stellarons. That's kind of what the name implies, right?
2, someone else brought the Stellaron into the Xianzhou and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Xianzhou. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact.
But she reacted as if I was the Stellaron that was brought into the Xianzhou. But I'm not activated, am I?
However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment.
Elio's smart. He's very smart.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
Blady? Is that his nickname? Yeah, why are you here?
We're here for you.
Oh. But she's not gonna activate my Stellaron here, is she? Nah, surely not. You just gave me life not that long ago. You wouldn't take that away from me, right?
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fuxian doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo.
You know what? This is all March's fault. Me and Dan voted no to come here. And if March had voted no as well, we wouldn't be here right now. That was the plan. March threw the plan out the window.
In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance.
But why would the Stellaron hunters want the Astral Express to have a connection with the hunt? Is it to give me a better position in the future?
And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help.
That's some 5D chess move right there. But why does Elio care about my future? I guess I am kind of important with the Stellaron thing inside me, but I guess the future where I have a connection with the Luofu is the best future he's seen?
What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
Yeah. This is the last thing I expected, honestly. I really did genuinely think the Stellaron hunters were connected to a Stellaron crisis going on here, and that they'd somehow caused it. But I also felt like it was a trap somehow. But I didn't expect the trap itself to be beneficial to me in the future. This one is what I'm wondering. Why are you helping me, though?
Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
So she doesn't know why she's helping me. Is that Nanook behind her?
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook, the destruction.
It is Nanook behind her.
And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions.
Honestly, that gave me chills. The thought of having to fight an Eon, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
If Nanook destroys the universe and destiny ends, nobody exists anymore. So, I just gotta save the universe at some point. No pressure or anything. But it is reassuring to know that the Stellaron hunters are sort of on my side in all of this. They don't actually want me to disappear from the picture. They do seem to be helping me.
even eons can be killed.
Meanwhile,
Hey, Lorcha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, eons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
nothing's invincible.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That eon was slain at the hands of another eon.
If anyone has the power to stop an eon, it's an eon.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Differentiating opinions?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Oh yeah, I think I remember something about the hunt, trying to hunt something down here.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the Hunt and the Abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
It's a box? I thought it was a coffin.
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin.
It is a coffin!
It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
I was right. Good job, mate.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins.
Okay.
In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. And it's our way of saying goodbye.
Gotcha.
The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the Verdantia Returning.
Did they like shoot a fire arrow out to the star skiff as well? Very Viking burial.
As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
Videodora, that was the race that the little dragon we met last time is, right?
My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know which one to pick. I don't know how knowledgeable Dan is on the subject. Let's go with the middle one.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
It sounds more like a blessing to me.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants.
It's kind of sad. Wonder why it disappeared.
Every life has its limit. Even the eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Yep.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Yes.
Friend?
No.
Oh, okay.
So, the sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand.
Okay. Well, that's probably better than it being a family member.
Let's leave it at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
Now, where are we at the moment? And why is the delve empty? Is this where they assemble those automatons? Oh, I can't walk around as Lucha. I can't walk around as Xuan either. Nice. And it didn't mark anyone. That's just the bonus.
Dodge this!
Xuan is kind of cracked.
Pity, receive, divinity.
You're
Heal
the
us.
best!
Nice. Summon the chicken! It's one hell of a phoenix. Splat! Yeah, Xuan's strong. What have we got?
Mara struck.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait. Let's think before we act.
Oh, there's multiple of them. Oh, what's going on here? Is that a Cloud Knight?
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle it?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your bravery or something when it's all over.
Enough. Let's go.
Nice, let's do this.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Instantly down. And instantly up again.
Dodge this!
Allow me.
Knock him almost out.
The dead will return!
Is it weird that Lucha's coffin is the main thing that attacks and there's like dragon things coming out of it? Like dragon tails? I feel like there's more to this coffin than he's letting on. Is there like a Vidyada dragon inside of it or something? Down it goes.
Pity.
I want to see the chicken again.
Rise, Phoenix!
There it is.
Miss, are you okay?
She looks hurt.
What do you think?
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet.
My motor is broken. I can't move.
I hate when that happens.
Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Take me to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the 10 Lords Commission. As a Cloud Knight, I must prioritize her orders.
She sounds important.
I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd gone by yourself.
I happen to have some medical knowledge. Perhaps I can treat the young lady's injuries?
That might work. Though you'd need to be able to repair motors, though, right? Not necessarily human wounds?
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just take her to the Realm Keeping Commission.
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me.
He seems like he knows what he's doing.
You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Luch is like, watch me work.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Curious.
It seems to have worked.
How? Oh, what kind of medical knowledge is this?
Abundance.
What do you mean, the abundance?
Very good.
Wait a
We,
sec.
No longer need to return to the Realm Keeping Commission. The mission continues.
Don't I have this character? I think I unlocked this character.
As a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came to my aid, a word of advice. Leave as soon as possible.
Why?
I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. They are extremely dangerous.
Gotcha. Swordsmanship. So would that be Blade then? Oh, Dan's on it. Yeah, it's Blade.
If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wakespan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
I do have her. I haven't leveled her. Oh, no, wait, she is 60. No, never mind. I have leveled her up to 60 and then 4666. I've never used her, though. I unlocked her ages ago. Yeah, it's cool that I met her now. Maybe we'll use her next time in that case.
I've never seen anything like it.
That's pretty cool. Wait, we're leaving now? That's the... they're gonna leave it at that.
You know, even eons can be killed.
I don't feel like she's gonna answer any of these questions because she just simply doesn't know. I don't feel like Elio would have told her how.
Is it so unthinkable? There are many stories about fallen eons. Lon the Permanence, Drilla the Beauty, Anna the Order, Tazeronth the Propagation, Akivili the Trailblaze.
At least I knew about Akivili. I didn't necessarily know about the rest of these, but still it would be other eons destroying other eons.
These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony.
Okay.
2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations cultivated by the Abundance.
I see. Are there a lot of these abominations?
So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process.
Oh, I want to ask multiple questions here. I want to ask this one. Why does the Xianzhou want to kill the Abundance? I also want to ask about that one, and I also want to ask about this one. I haven't heard anything about this one, though, so I want to ask about that one more than anything.
After the disappearance of Long the Permanence, Tazeronth divided the Eon's path. In the process, Tazeronth became a new Eon, known as the Propagation. My understanding is that Tazeronth, or Imperator Insectorum to some, didn't last long. When the swarm disaster began to take hold, Tazeronth was attacked and killed by multiple Eons.
Whoa.
What do you think? fascinating stories, no?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm invested. I want to know more. I bet I could learn a lot from reading the Eon page in the Astral Express databank.
They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you.
She never told me what the third way was, though.
Hold on. Any minute now. It's begun.
Whoa, wait, hell, hold on. What's begun? Something happening to the tree? When did it get flowers done? When did it get leaves? Where's she going? Oh no, Blade is here!
Let's go, Bladey. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape?
Yeah.
How are we gonna explain this to the Master Diviner?
Maybe they need to get better handcuffs. I don't know.
If what she said is true, we won't have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
No. But what's going on with the tree? Why is it activated? It was smoking earlier, and now it's got leaves. Oh, it's got smoky leaves. Welt, where are you? I need assistance. I need knowledge. I need your wisdom now more than ever, Welt. Oh, Ting Yun's here.
Wasn't this the dead tree Ching Chue showed us earlier?
Yeah.
How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in their lifetime. I'm so lucky.
But what's happening? Maybe someone applied a strong fertilizer?
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
But is that a good thing?
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is making the ambrosial arbor grow?
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
So it's funneling energy into the tree? I mean, it looks really pretty, but surely it can't be good if it's connected to the Stellaron, right? Okay, we're now in the area that was blocked off earlier. Oh, Xuan's here.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out concerning Kafka makes sense. It has helped me to fill in another piece of the puzzle. I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the Luofu's internal strife, I believe we are dealing with the so-called Disciples of Sanctus Medicus. That shadowy organization of the denizens of abundance.
I'm probably wrong, but it just struck me that maybe Lucha has the Stellaron in his coffin. I don't think that's the case, but it just hit me that that could possibly be it. Because there is something weird with his coffin.
Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
General, when did you have these suspicions?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed themselves. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another Eon's Emanator would be capable of sneaking onto this ship without my knowing. We are dealing with an external threat. The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison. There is forethought here. Our enemy must have had access to Luofu intelligence for things to unfold in this way. It is evident now.
But who has Stellaron?
The Stellaron hunters aren't the ones behind the curtain. No. As soon as I set eyes on Blade, it was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? That piece of the puzzle still eludes me.
Well, we know now why they wanted us here. He wouldn't know yet because we haven't actually told him, but...
Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. These Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou and the Express onto the same track. Who would have believed it?
General, we must retain all urgency. The Ambrosial Arbor.
It's the Stellaron. No need to search high and low. The traders have planted it in the Ambrosial Arbor's delve, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus couldn't hold off any longer.
So we kind of know where it is then?
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective, convening the Cloud Knights is our immediate priority. We must head into the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the Arbor's resurrection.
As ever, the Master Diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution. However, sometimes speed is not everything. I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now.
What?
So why have I held back our forces?
Yeah, why have... Yeah, that's a good question. Why?
General,
Well?
you're a scoundrel.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one fell swoop.
So he was worried if he went down there to where the Stellaron was too early that people would sneak away, people who are involved in this. I see.
You've been sitting on that this whole time? How will you justify the losses if something goes wrong, General?
Please, Lady Fu, I still have forces to deploy. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
We are basically BFFs now. Listen up, we've got a situation.
That massive tree has suddenly sprung to life.
It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the General.
You blame him now.
Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us. Since when did we run out of people on the Law Fu? Why are you staring at me? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing Outworlders would be...
A violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of crisis. As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, decisions plural. What a rare pleasure.
This guy is so relaxed. I love it. She's so uptight and he's just so relaxed. And it's just great seeing them clash constantly.
Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other forces in the approach to the Ambrosial Arbor through the Alchemy Commission delve.
Under... my control?
This is your time to shine.
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general, have you not?
You've never given me the opportunity, and now suddenly... Understood. As you wish.
As for our astral friends, I hereby formally welcome you all to join our operation to seal the Stellaron.
And now we're talking.
Lady Fu will deploy the Cloud Knights, but I would like you to set off in advance. Take a shortcut through the Artisanship Commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Errands received, General. Payment or we go on strike. Yeah, let's do that one.
Understood. Understood. Worry not. I know how to repay a favor.
Yeah!
The Xianzhou has met with a dramatic chain of events, and each of you has chosen to stand by us. Your fearlessness moves me. Nevertheless, the enemy is upon us and time is of the essence. Let us not allow monetary affairs to cast a shadow over more pressing matters.
I was always going to help, I just...
Once catastrophe has been averted, we shall discuss this in greater detail. Miss Ting-Yun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide for our astral friends.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
Okay, I said I need to, it's a moment here, because there's been a lot of exposition here, so I need the time for my brain to process all this. So, I don't know what delve Dan and Lucha and those guys are in, and I'm not sure what they were looking at the end of that segment, but if it's connected to the tree, then I feel like I'm starting to piece together the puzzle here, because Dan reacted when Lucha healed the cyborg lady, and he said the abundance. General Jing now said there were shadowy denizens of the abundance who wanted to hurt them, so maybe I am right about Lucha being the holder of the Stellaron. Or at least being connected to it somehow. There's something shady in that coffin. The plot's very thick now. It's getting thicker by the minute. Frankly, Dan just reacting to their possibility of there being abundance energy on the Lawfu in general is very shady. Because the people of the Lawfu don't like the abundance, right? Their whole point is to hunt them down. So I'm wondering if Dan and them might be in the delve near the tree. And the tree started reacting because now Lucha is close to the connection to the tree or whatever. I don't know. That's at least my theory. It's just a theory, but that's where my brain is at right now.
The Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape delves are adjacent to the Ambrosial Arbor Seal. I'd like you to investigate these places.
Okay. What exactly is the Ambrosial Arbor?
It is an ancient artifact that was planted on the Xianzhou Lafu by Yaoshe, the Eon of Abundance. It has the power to shape life and subdue death at will.
Okay.
The ancestors of the Lafu people consumed the fruits of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained endless lifespans, thus becoming long-life species.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Oh, sounds like an amazing treasure.
Yeah.
Yes. It was also the bane of everything to come.
Why? And yeah, isn't it a good thing that a tree looks all happy now rather than dead?
As outsiders, you are unfamiliar with the history of the Xianzhou. I cannot blame you for asking a question like this. Let me tell you a story.
Okay. Sorry if you guys aren't interested in this part, but I'm really invested at the moment.
Long ago, before the Xianzhou took to the skies, our ancestors lived on the surface of a planet. Like all of you, the Xianzhou people at that time were a mortal species with a lifespan of fewer than 100 years.
Relatable.
There was a time when the ruling emperor could not bear his temporary existence, or the thought of his life's achievements being lost to another after his death. He became fixated on acquiring an elixir of immortality, and focused his power on constructing a fleet of 9 ships. These ships would voyage into deep space, where traces of gods were rumored to exist.
Okay.
Did he succeed?
Yes. And no. He succeeded because, after an arduous journey, the 9 ships eventually witnessed the manifestation of a god. Yaoshe's appearance provided for all manner of unfathomable celestial blessings. However, he failed because the fleet has been lost ever since, and has never been able to return to its home planet.
And that fleet is the Xianzhou Alliance?
That doesn't sound so bad. The Xianzhou people went on a great adventure and got what they wanted in the end. Right?
Oh? Our ancestors once thought so too, but the miracle of longevity was nothing more than a vain dream. Take the Lawfu, for example. Immortality seemed like a beautiful thing. But what followed was population expansion and diminishing resources. In the struggle for survival, the immortals lost their humanity and degenerated into mere beasts. After paying the price with blood and tears, The Luofu people finally understood that immortality was not a free blessing, but the beginning of a cruel ordeal.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you end up having too much population, then things don't go well. If you can't support the entire population that now lives for thousands of years.
In the eras that followed, other beings that had likewise received Yao Shi's blessings repeatedly attacked the Xianzhou in an attempt to take the sacred artifact as their own. Countless atrocities were committed as a result.
Yeah, people wanted it for themselves.
Many Xianzhou comrades who were lucky enough to survive the wars became stricken with Mara, a condition that immortals are susceptible to.
Okay. Finally, they explained to me what Mara struck is. So people who have long life can catch the sickness, and that drives them to become aggressive?
Had it not been for the enlightenment and protection of the Rainbow Arbiter, the Xianzhou alliance you see today would never have existed. At this point in the story, I assume you understand the disasters that the resurrection of the Ambrosial Arbor might bring about?
I am starting to kind of get it, yeah. It means that you've now once again become a target for outside forces, and also potentially more problems with Mara struck. Yeah, you said there were traitors inside the Luofu?
Thousands of years have passed since the Rainbow Arbiter felled the Ambrosial Arbor. Most in the Xianzhou regard the Arbor as nothing more than the stump of a dead tree. Only those familiar with our history and the ancient texts know of its origin. Our ancestors placed the stump in full view of the people precisely to make it seem unimportant. But in fact, they sealed it behind layers upon layers of delve enchantment. Even if one travels toward the Ambrosial Arbor, one will never reach it.
I see.
Someone brought a Stellaron into the Xianzhou and planted it among the roots of the Ambrosial Arbor. They wished to resurrect it and achieve their hidden goal through external aggression. In my opinion, the force that provided the Stellaron and the force that activated it have different objectives.
Okay, I think that's enough for now.
I have asked Fu Shen to open a shortcut to the Divination Commission for you.
Great.
A step forward bridges no distance hence. The hexagram was right. The Ambrosial Arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define.
Oh yeah, we should tell her that Kafka escaped.
I had long anticipated it.
Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us around here?
Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. Our priority is the Ambrosial Arbor. From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves.
Oh, so you've not actually heard from the people in the Alchemy Commission?
The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the Ambrosial Arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spheres may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared. To make matters worse, the General suspects there are traitors in the Alchemy Commission. The self-proclaimed disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been plotting this for a long time. And now they're using the location to their advantage. I must take action as soon as possible.
The General wants us to go to the Artisan Commission.
He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the Artisanship and Alchemy Commissions. I'm afraid the former is likely also facing imminent catastrophe.
Who isn't?
The star skiff is ready. I will lead the way.
Great. Let's go, Fu Xuan. Oh yeah, this is a port over here.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you.
Wait! Master Diviner, can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there anything we need to watch out for?
Smart March.
No need. My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed smoothly.
Oh, well, that's great. Puts my mind at ease a little bit.
Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner. Onward.
You know, I don't really want to change the tree. It looks so pretty this way. As much as I really want to continue, I feel like I should pause here because we've been going for a while. Thank you for watching today, though. God, the plot is thickened a lot today. Oh, I'm excited to find out more. I would talk a little bit about my opinions, but I feel like I've already done that with like the whole Lucha thing and with wondering what is inside his coffin. I feel like I've kind of summed up my opinions on that one already. As for combat, I'm very on the fence about Xingsha. I really don't understand how she works. So maybe leave that in the comments below. I don't know if the point is to just keep using her skill and then use her basic attack once she has 4 of a kind. I mean, and maybe that is the idea, I don't know. Herta and Jade do seem to work really nice together though, so I think I'll continue using those two together, but they have been struggling a little bit today. I guess it's because I was mainly fighting a big boss thing that was single target, which means that Jade isn't able to really build up many stacks. She does really shine a lot better in team fights rather than single target fights. So today really wasn't her day. Kind of neat that we met, what's her name? Or rather, how do you say it?
I am Shi.
Shi. Okay. Chinese names will always be difficult for me to pronounce. No, but it's cool that we met her. Might have to try her out next time. Also really happy that we got to talk to Kafka a little bit. She's still being a bit cryptic, but I'm still really happy that we got a conversation with her at least. She did tell some pretty cool, interesting stories about the Eons as well. I'm curious to learn more about those now. Also very interesting to figure out that we might be fighting the Nook at some point. I mean, he is sort of the big bad. You know, he's controlling the Antimatter Legion, and it's kind of connected to all the bad things that are happening. So him being the final big bad boss does make sense, but the thought of actually fighting an Eon is pretty intense. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video today, drop a like. Subscribe for the next episode. So hopefully I'll see you all very soon. Thank you for watching, and until next time, Rainy out.